Hello guys, welcome to another episode in our World of Tanks mini-series. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100 likes on this series. Please, oh please, hit that like button. Now with all that being said, this video is going to contain the 5 classes of World of Tanks. Now we definitely are going to go in depth on all 5, we're going to touch them all, and I hope this helps you choose what type of tank you want to play as. Now this is not going to tell you what nation to pick. That's going to be in a separate video. Or a bunch of multiple videos, actually. But the 5 tanks are heavy, medium, light, tank destroyer, and artillery. Now, heavies are the slower, sluggish tanks. You're not going to get into the battle right away, whereas a light tank will. The heavy tanks are going to probably be the ones sitting back a lot further behind all the other tanks because they're just way too slow to catch up. Not saying they're not going to be on the front lines, but it's going to take more time for them to get up there. They can dish out a hell of a lot more damage than pretty much everybody here. But, you know, yeah, okay, artillery and tank destroyers do dish out just as much, if not more, than the heavy tanks. But the heavy tanks are the ones that are really going to be in the front of the battle. Artillery is going to be in the back, and tank destroyers are also going to be in the front, but those guys are very easy to kill. But heavy tanks, they have a lot of armor. They're going to be pretty hard to put down, whereas everything else, pretty much you can kill. Now, heavy tanks are the ones that are going to probably be sitting up on ridges or going in, and everyone's going to follow up and kill. Now, what I do if I die in a heavy tank, and I know I'm going to die for sure, I try to turn my tank so everybody can kind of hide behind it and have some cover taking the enemy down. Now, medium tanks are a little different. Now, yes, they are fast and they can hit hard like a heavy. So, that tank is what I would recommend for any and all new players. Personally, that's what I would recommend. It's good all around. It's pretty much your average, you know, your beginning tank. That's what I would recommend, because what you can do with it is a lot of things. It is fast like a light tank, it's got the armor of a heavy, and it can dish out damage like heavy. So you got pretty much all the good things out of both tank types. Now, tank destroyers are the types, or no, light tanks. We're on light tanks. Light tanks are the type of tank that can move from one end of the battlefield to the other, and basically be able to take out all the artillery and some tank destroyers. Now, the artillery are easy kills, they're free kills. So, if you're in a light tank, just go for them if they're in that match. But in this match, sadly, there were none. Otherwise, that's what I would have done. But if you're a light tank, you go and kill artillery. You scout for the enemy, you don't scout for them, you scout all of them out, or as many as you can, before you die. So your friendlies can go kill them all, and you still get ribbons for scouting them. So you're still getting XP, so you're not useless. But tank destroyers, which we're going to move into now, tank destroyers are what I would recommend if you just want to hit hard. That's all you want to do. You don't care if you die, but you want to kind of still have the mobility of a light tank. Now, they're pretty much a heavy tank without the armor. And some tank destroyers do have a lot of armor and are very hard to put down, but not all of them can move their turrets, so that's kind of their main withdrawals. You can't always be able to 360 and pan your view, so play accordingly for that. A tank destroyer's weakest point, and every tank's weakest point, is in their butt, their back. Their sides are second weakest, and their front's third weakest, because that's the strongest, most heavily armored place. Now, pro tip, always kind of turn it like a 45-degree angle to your target. That way you have your angled. That way it's harder for them to penetrate you and kill you. But tank destroyers, they dish out a lot of damage and they move very, very, very quick. Now, artillery is the last class. Now, artillery is pretty much the tank that if it dies, no one really cares if it dies, except for the person playing, of course. Because the only reason no one cares for them is because all they do is shoot rounds that, yes, can probably do more than the heavy, but they have to be a direct contact. Now, yes, every shot does have to hit the enemy, but these guys the artillery just doesn't have the accuracy needed to hit the enemy, whereas every other tank will pretty much be able to do that. Artillery is not something I'd recommend if you're a highly skilled player. If you're skilled in artillery, okay, do it. Artillery is the type of tank you're gonna just sit back and shoot, just kind of keep pouring on the rounds. You know, you're not really gonna be as conservative with your ammo as other tanks will be. But artillery is the type of tank players, or artillery is the type of tank that I recommend for players who just wanna sit back and occasionally take pot shots at the enemy, but not really die. Unless there are light tanks who go around and go and kill you, which does happen frequently. So, if that does happen, I wouldn't recommend playing as an artillery for a little bit until you can kind of master some of the other tanks. So with all that being said, those are the 5 main tank types, the only 5 main tank types. So, now you're probably getting an idea in your head, okay, you know, I might want to play as a heavy, but a lightweight tank sounds cool. Let's just have a recap. Heavy, they're slow, high damage dealing, and can take damage. Medium, they got the best of both worlds. They can dish out a lot of damage, move, and have the armor of a heavy. They move as quick as a light, if not faster. The light tank is the one you're going to use for spotting the enemy out and kind of going out and taking out the artillery. Tank destroyers are there for support and can easily take out the heavies. They can also take out other tank destroyers, mediums, lights, and artillery and other tank destroyers. Now, artillery is the type of tank you're going to want if you are just wanting to sit back, not really do very much, kind of have a relaxed game. You know, you're not going to care so much if you die if you're an artillery, but at the same time you are, because if you don't get a lot of kills with artillery, it's going to take a long time if you're not winning matches with your artillery to get lots of kills. Now, if you haven't caught on yet, artillery is the square, light tank is just the diamond with nothing in it, a medium is a diamond with one line, a tank destroyer is a triangle that's upside down, a heavy is a tank, or as a diamond with 2 lines. And so by now you're probably now have enough information, hopefully from this video, to kind of judge whether or not you want to play World of Tanks. And if you do, please pick it up. And if you want to, you can friend me on Xbox and all that, and I'll see if I can fit you into a game. If so, that'd be great. I will be doing a play with the subscribers and viewers, but all you have to do is follow me or friend me on Xbox and send me a message, and I will plan a day. I'll send you the information. We'll get in a game, we'll platoon up, and we'll play a few games for the day, and then I might record the video, or record the gameplay and put that on YouTube. If so, if you are a fellow YouTuber out there playing Xbox and did happen to submit, oh hey, you know, I want to play with you, I will do a shout out for your channel within the World of Tanks series. So, I hope everyone enjoyed. Now, there will be more videos of World of Tanks coming in the future weeks. I won't have them planned for specific days, so you'll just have to be on the lookout for them. This World of Tank mini-series is probably just going to be videos about World of Tanks, me talking about it, probably gameplay of it, the good, the bad, ugly stuff. Not saying that's going to be a video name, I'm just saying it's going to have probably good gameplay, bad gameplay, and gosh darn ugly gameplay. There's going to be all sorts of stuff in this mini-series, so if you haven't already, go check out the other video and or other videos. If you are watching this in the future, then the series would probably be done. So, with all that being said, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share it, and don't spam it on Reddit. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time.